I think so. I think whoever wins that has a very strong chance of winning the whole tournament. But again, you can't really write off the New Zealand or the West Indies. I think the West Indies in this format, it's something that they enjoy. I think they're starting to come together. We had a nice partnership between Stefani Taylor and Dottin in the last game against India. And they've got some good spinners and lots of power hitters. So, and with New Zealand, I mean, they're playing excellent cricket. They seem to know they know their roles as well as everyone else's, and they're coming along nicely. So you can't really write them off either. But yeah, this first game is going to be a big one. I think yes, they have adapted. I think with England, certainly they ran into a bit of trouble with the bat up in Dharamshala. We saw that because it became harder to bat on, we were trying to make the most out of the power play, which I think was important. We did stutter. What the England girls did stutter, certainly in the middle overs with a couple of collapses. So I wouldn't say that they completely adapted, but certainly with the bowlers, I mean, the spinners and the seamers have been excellent. So I think it's just going to be a case of who adapts better on the day in Delhi, because it's, we've seen ominous. The pitch has been sort of, people haven't been able to read it from the outset. Generally, when teams have started playing the match, that's when they figure out what sort of pitch it is. So I think it's going to be a case of who adapts better on that Delhi pitch. The day games we saw with England the other day, I think it was against Afghanistan, and they thought it would turn more than it did, and it didn't actually turn that much, and it was a day game. And then the spinners weren't even in the picture in the evening game. So I think it's going to be a case of picking a balanced side. We've seen wickets have been spread out across the seamers and the spinners, so making sure that the side is balanced, and then both captains have the opportunity to kind of mix up the bowlers if they have to, and they have lots of different options. With the bat, it's just going to be a case of, like I said, adapting quickly, making the most out of those first six, and making sure that if it is turning, that they're able to play the shots that they want to play, rather than getting into trouble. Vice versa if it isn't turning as well. So I think with New Zealand and New Zealand and the West Indies, I think New Zealand have looked good throughout. I think generally teams that have got through have been sides that have had pretty much every basis covered. Australia, certainly they're starting to click with their batting a lot more, and that's what's helped them get to the semi-finals. I think India still had a chance, but they just weren't able to bat well under pressure and play smart cricket under pressure, and I think that's ultimately what their downfall was. Absolutely, and I've got to be honest with you, I haven't seen much of Pakistan over the last few years. Similarly, I've never seen Bangladesh play. So first of all, it was a great opportunity for them to have a chance to display their skills on the world stage. Bangladesh, I think, had 3 TV games covered. I think the bowling was, definitely the strongest point. The batting, obviously a lot more to work on. There were a couple of players there that really stood out in each team, but then you kind of need the depth to be able to win games of cricket, and I think that's probably the biggest facet or skill that they need to work on, is being able to manipulate the ball and be able to make the most out of good balls as well. So. But certainly with the bowling, I was really impressed. Bangladesh, they were led by a very feisty captain in Jahanara Alam, and a number of their spinners, performed. So Ramana Ahmed was a standout for Bangladesh. We had Nahida Akhtar as well, who was the left arm spinner, who impressed as well. And for Pakistan, Alam Amin, although she got hit by, I didn't see the game because it wasn't covered, but it looked like she was taken out of the attack by the English batsmen. They obviously saw her as a big threat and managed to get her out of the attack. But yeah, she was certainly someone that stood up on the big stage, and I think skills-wise, great to see. But I just hope that they get more games of the cricket going forward so that they can improve.